Today, we're going to talk about your posture. What is good posture? How do you know if you have good posture? How do you know which part of your body needs work if you don't know where you are right now? So here's something quick and easy that you can do to assess your posture. Grab a stick. It can be the broomstick, a mop, the extension of the vacuum, a baseball bat. You're going to sit with your legs out in front of you, let's say on the floor or on a mat, or not on the sofa, it's too soft, but something that's firm. Bring the stick behind you. So I have my left palm facing out, and that stick is behind me, and I'm letting it rest on my chair. So I'm going to sit with my back up as tall as I can. That stick should be against your butt. The space where your low back is, your hand is there, so the stick is not going to touch. The stick should be firmly against your upper bra strap area. And then when you come to the neck, there should be a space between your neck, the back of your neck, and the stick. And then the stick should be touching your head. So when I say pick your chest up in class, it's to bring this rounding posture away. Because if you lift the sternum up, it brings the shoulder down and it puts the head back in good alignment. What happens all day when you're driving, when you're texting, when you're typing, when you're sitting, is that gravity starts to pull you forward, and the muscles in the front of your body start to get short, and the muscles in the back get too long at the same time. So let's say that right here where I have good posture, my muscles are all even, and it's a 10 in the front and a 10 in the back. Let's say my head starts to come forward. So now I'm not at a 10 posture, I'm at a 9, but it's a 9 in the front that it's too short, and it's a 9 in the back that it's too long. As your posture gets worse and the number changes, let's say that now I'm at a 6. I'm tight number 6 in the front and I'm loose number 6. It's sameness. It's sameness of unevenness. And how we address that in Pilates is that one movement, as you do that movement, is going to make length in the front and shortness in the back, if that is the issue of your posture. It's important to always focus on the head over the hip so that you're not in a forward rounding position. If you're seated and you can't sit straight like this with your legs out in front of you, if we're seated, you're going to space your legs more and bend the knees until you can find the position like this. If it's super hard right now for you to get your head all the way straight, just get it to your straightest. Get it to your straightest. And little by little, we're going to bring that posture up. The importance of the abs is because if the abs are too stretched out, then the back is too tight. And that starts a whole series of things that start to cause problems. We're going to talk about that a lot more. So for today, that is a good measure of your posture seated. When you're sitting at your desk or in your car, if you can, careful with the car. It's important that you have your knee and your hip at the same height. So as I'm seated, I should be able to balance my cell phone or a pencil here. So if you have a desk, you can raise the chair, lower the chair. If you can't fix your chair height, you can put a little box or a couple of reams of printing paper underneath your feet so that you bring your knee up at the height of your hip. So as you're sitting all day, you're not compressing your lumbar and stretching out your stomach. Yeah, because that big belly is not all about pizza and Haagen-Dazs. It's very much affected by your posture. When you're sitting with your elbows typing, make sure that your shoulder is at the furthest down point from your ear, and then you rest. If you're resting your elbows a snivel higher, you're creating shortness in this muscle that will stay. And then that shortness affects your posture, and that affects everything from your breathing to your energy level to the regeneration of the cells of your body and the feeding of your brain. This is Pilates Master Nikki. I'll see you real soon for another layer of real Pilates. Until then, drink your water, take your vitamins, and behave.